But this government's brought in nearly 1 million people over 2 years. There's no way you could build those houses.
Big part, of course, of the opposition's reply so far has been to further curb immigration. It is set to reduce under Labor. The coalition says it would be too high. Joining me live is Shadow Housing Minister Michael Sukkar for more on this and a few areas in his portfolio. On immigration, I mean, the coalition's talking about this being a major part of why you'll make housing more attainable. Is that sort of throwing your hands up and saying supply is too hard to increase? Are you just going to leave that up to the states?
No, Tom. The truth is that the industry, even running at full tilt, would never be able to build as many homes as this government is bringing in through its record high migration program.
We have a plan to fix migration by ensuring Australia can get the skilled workers that Australia needs, but putting an end to any abuse and any rorts. Treasury forecasts show that migration is expected to decline substantially over the coming financial year. The new migration strategy we'll announce this week will bring migration back to sustainable levels.
We actually have a pretty good, by international standards, number of homes built per capita, but this government's brought in nearly 1 million people over 2 years. There's no way you could build those houses, let alone under this government. We're building fewer houses. We've, in that same time of bringing in 1 million migrants, built just 265,000 homes. You don't need to be a genius to work out that those maths don't work.
Now, let's move on to the immigration debate. The Australian today has revealed that migrants are arriving into Australia at nearly 4 times the pace that new homes are being built. So, in other words, for the 900,000 permanent and long-term immigrants that arrived here between July 2022 and December last year, there were only 265,000 buildings built.
Sure, housing is a main component of it, but I think Australians are seeing more broadly the ramifications of an unsustainable migration program under this government. And quite frankly, Tom, in response to our budget in reply, I think the battle lines have been drawn for the next election. The Labor Party will stand for higher migration and fewer houses, and we stand for lower migration and more houses for Australians.
Bring migration back to sustainable levels.